Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez released a new ad in her congressional race against one of the top Democrats in the country, Joseph Crowley. Check this out.
Women like me aren't supposed to run for office. I wasn't born to a wealthy or powerful family. Mother from Puerto Rico, dad from the South Bronx. I was born in a place where your zip code determines your destiny. My name is Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. I'm an educator, an organizer, a working-class New Yorker. I've worked with expectant mothers, I've waited tables and led classrooms. And going into politics wasn't in the plan. But after 20 years of the same representation, we have to ask, who has New York been changing for? Every day gets harder for working families like mine to get by. The rent gets higher, healthcare covers less, and our income stays the same. It's clear that these changes haven't been for us, and we deserve a champion. It's time to fight for a New York that working families can afford. That's why I'm running for Congress. This race is about people versus money. We've got people, they've got money. It's time we acknowledge that not all Democrats are the same. That a Democrat who takes corporate money, profits off foreclosure, doesn't live here, doesn't send his kids to our schools, doesn't drink our water or breathe our air, cannot possibly represent us. What the Bronx and Queens needs is Medicare for all, tuition-free public college, a federal jobs guarantee, and criminal justice reform. We can do it now. It doesn't take 100 years to do this. It takes political courage. A New York for the many is possible. It's time for one of us. Vote for Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez on June 26th.
Hot diggity damn, son. Wow. Now that's a political ad if I've ever seen one. Wow. Joseph Crowley is, he's reeling. He's reeling at the moment. In fact, he's reeling so much that apparently his campaign thought, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is kind of surging at the moment, so maybe we should do a debate. I think we should probably do a debate because we might get our asses handed to us. So whatever internal polling he has, he's like, oh no, there's a race here? I think there's a race here. So he reached out to her and asked for a debate, and, you know, in my mind, I think... you're only digging your hole deeper there, buddy. Now, don't get me wrong, it's good. Have the debate. But it ain't going to help him like he thinks it's going to help him. Now, who knows? Listen, with the outlet that's doing it, there's a chance it's more corporate, in which case they'll probably go after Alexandria a hell of a lot harder than they go after Joseph Crowley. I mean, this guy is as connected can be in terms of friends in powerful places. But listen, man, I've said it from the beginning. When it comes to these Justice Democrats and when it comes to, you know, anybody on the populist left who's running, our enemy is not negative press. Our enemy is indifference. Because, listen, if you can come after me all you want, but at the end of the day, you're just spreading my name further. That's the mentality that everybody has to have on the populist left, because if you're attacking and you're attacking based on nonsense, and that just lets people know, okay, who is this person that obviously exists and is making an impact? Well, then they look deeper into whoever it is and they go, oh, wow, I like what they stand for. So I don't even mind. If it actually is negative press, I wouldn't mind at all. I like that a hell of a lot better than indifference. And remember, people are not the biggest fans of the media in the first place. So when somebody who they already don't like comes after you, it's like, well, you're not making me like you anymore. So that's something else, man. That's something else. And she's right there. She's right there. She's running against a political behemoth. He's one of the top-ranked Democrats in the country. But I smell a little bit of Eric Cantor in the air, don't you guys? Remember when Eric Cantor, one of the top Republicans in the country, got wiped out? Well, you know how you wipe out those kinds of characters? Strong, populist, grassroots campaigns that represent the base of the party and really can mobilize people. And that is exactly what I see in Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's campaign here. Now, there's a few things there that are great. Number one, the framing of people versus money. That's fantastic framing, because it's true. That's what it is. You know, she's out there knocking on doors, her and her campaign. They have volunteers. They're trying to spread the word the old-fashioned way. And then, you know, Joseph Crowley, he doesn't have people knocking on doors. He doesn't have a grassroots-funded campaign. He has money. He raises from the top down. This guy takes a tremendous amount of money from Wall Street. He's the guy who left Congress in the middle of a debate about Wall Street regulation to go to a Wall Street fundraiser. And then, shocker, guess which side of that debate he came out on? So that is perfect framing. Then she goes on to say, not all Democrats are the same. Again, great framing. You'd hear the Democratic Party does not want anybody to frame these races like that, because they say, oh my God, you're going to hurt us in the general election if you tell the truth about what we do. Well, guess what? Truth is always a defense. So, not all Democrats are the same. That's an accurate message. And then also what it shows is she's not afraid to buck her own party to fight for the people. That message is overwhelmingly positive. Then you get into Medicare for all, free college, jobs guarantee, criminal justice reform. That's hardcore policy substance. There's more policy substance in this 2-minute ad than Joseph Crowley has had in his entire goddamn career. So look out. And then the final point is she takes a page out of the Labour Party's book in the UK. The Labour Party, you know, Jeremy Corbyn has his slogan for the many, not the few. And Alexandria here says, we would need a New York for the many. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So she's in this thing to win this thing. She's running an amazing campaign here. And it's very... I've never used this word, I don't think. I've used disheartening to mean the opposite, but I don't think I've ever said heartening. But that's what this campaign is. It's heartening. It gives me energy. It gives me life. It makes me go, yes, okay, we can do this thing. We can win this thing. So, let's keep going, man. You know, and who knows, maybe some of you are listening right now and you were, I don't know, on the fence after the Democrats got destroyed in 2016, and you're like, I don't know if I want to get involved, but I kind of want to get involved. Well, maybe this is something that can push you over the edge there, where you're like, you know what? I want to get involved because maybe I want to be the next Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, because her campaign has really, really taken off. And you know what? Even if it doesn't work out in this election cycle, she has built a name for herself, and she's part of this populist left wave. So, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day, son. There are plenty of examples of people who run for office once didn't work, ran twice didn't work, but then the third time they get in or something like that. Now, I know it's different for people like us because we're all regular people. So it's like, I'm putting my life on hold to do this thing, and if it doesn't work the first time, that makes it a lot more difficult. But I'm just here to tell you that we can have a multiplier effect here. And we can have 1,000, 2,000, 20,000 Alexandria Ocasio-Cortezes out there fighting for the people and running populist campaigns. So, you know, hey, maybe it's time for you to get involved. And however you want to get involved, I'm not, you know, there's a variety of ways that you can be useful. You can, you know, become part of Justice Democrats. You can become part of Our Revolution. You can become part of the PCCC. You can become part of Democratic Socialists or the Green Party. Anyway, you're fighting back or you're trying to get the right policies implemented in this country is welcome. And see how exciting it gets when we're onto something? I certainly do.